So we're seeing some of the same hot takes that we see after every election, right? You're hearing stuff about the Democrat messaging was off and all these things. And honestly, the Democrat messaging was pretty much on point. They had $1 billion. The problem with it was, as you know, I've been saying, they went too far to the right. You know, they wouldn't say trans rights are human rights when they were saying that in 2020. You know, giving police billions of dollars, giving ICE billions of dollars, no accountability for either one. You know, they kind of went back on a lot of things. Biden said that he would protect the right to seek asylum at all costs, and then, he's restricted asylum multiple times, and they just announced yesterday over the weekend that they're going to be restricting asylum again. For what purpose? He's only got like a few weeks left and he wants to restrict asylum again. He's just basically making Trump's job easier. The other thing is, when it comes to Latinos, I've been hearing a lot of that, Spanish language misinformation played a role. And probably, as it does, but you have to remember that most Latinos who are citizens and have the right to vote speak English pretty fluently. The ones that are targeted the most with misinformation are those that can't vote yet. The real misinformation is actually in our media, in the news, and all these narratives about the border when they knew that Greg Abbott was kettling migrants to the Eagle Pass area to make it look like there was this massive influx of migrants. They made it worse than it seems. They reported on encounters and not actual apprehensions. And encounters include anytime a border agent moves a migrant from one facility to another. Anytime they encounter a migrant, they count that. So in a sense, that's manipulated data. They're reporting what government agencies say without verifying that, and they know that there are far right people at the head of these agencies. So obviously, anything these agencies say is going to be biased towards a far right narrative. So, like when it comes to like this quote unquote migrant crisis, they were reporting a lot of pretty much false information. Even now, just a couple of days ago, Julia Ainsley at MSNBC said that they expect an influx at the border before Donald Trump takes office. She said that last time. She said that when Title 42 was going to end. And you know what? It didn't happen either time. There's no evidence to suggest there's going to be an influx at the border before Trump takes office. There's no caravan. There's nothing. Nothing. She got that information from Customs and Border Protection, and there's nothing to verify. So you see, this is the kind of stuff. We've seen the lies about Israel, the 40-headed babies, all these things. Like, nobody trusts the media anymore. And that's because they leave out key contexts and they leave out key data and key information that would give you the full story. Just like this recent thing in Amsterdam. They didn't tell you that Israelis came out of that soccer match, the Israeli hooligans, and just started wreaking havoc all over the town before the town fought back against them and kicked their asses, right? They just reported it as, look at these anti-Semitic attacks in Amsterdam. So when it comes to the news, to mainstream media, this is my message to you. The misinformation is coming from inside the house. Get it right. You guys are the ones that really cost Democrats the election. Aside from Democrats alienating progressives and trying to be more conservative, even now, y'all are out there saying Democrats need to continue to alienate progressives. Y'all are failing the public big time.